In 1947, the US announced they found a crashed flying saucer. Hours later, they changed the story to a weather balloon. If you were living through it then, which would you believe? Strangely, decades later, the CIA declassified documents admitting to a highly classified base. It was named the Groom Lake facility, better known to the world as Area 51. Before this admission, the US had flatly denied its existence. This raises questions: a denied base, a retracted UFO story, and a desert that's been a no-fly zone with blurred maps for years. Do you really think there is nothing inside? Today, we skip the conspiracy theories and focus on 3 facts. 1. What actually happened at Area 51? 2. Why do so many believe in alien technology there? 3. What did the US admit, and what are they still hiding? If the truth is ordinary, why keep it buried in the desert for 70 years? Rumors of UFOs and little green men have existed for decades, with claims of sightings increasing every day. Most lack credible evidence and are dismissed as pure imagination or guesswork. For a long time, the majority of the public viewed these stories as total nonsense. However, in recent years, that skepticism has started to fade. A flood of new evidence-leaked photos and videos has sparked intense global debate. The real turning point was the gradual release of information regarding a top-secret base, the legendary Area 51. Not long ago, the US denied such a place for studying alien craft existed. But in 2013, the CIA declassified Cold War files explicitly mentioning the Groom Lake base, our Area 51. Since then, more revelations in 2020 and 2023 have kept the world watching closely. So, what is official fact, and what is just desert folklore? Let's start with the location. Area 51 sits in the Nevada desert, one of North America's harshest environments. Yet, it's only about 80 miles away from the lights of Las Vegas. With modern tech, that distance is hardly a barrier. Choosing this desolate wasteland as a secret Air Force testing ground was a strategic masterstroke. The entire site spans roughly 5,000 square miles. The airspace is a restricted no-fly zone for civilians, protected by layers of intense security. Large enough to be its own country, it's the perfect place to hide a military base from prying eyes. Area 51 itself is smaller, officially the Groom Lake facility, named after a nearby dry salt flat. Today, that salt flat serves as massive runways ideal due to their natural flatness and open visibility. In the early 1950s, the military built this base to develop and test the most advanced Cold War aircraft. In total secrecy, here, the US built planes that could fly higher than any air defense system, providing vital intelligence during the Cold War. The area's isolation, lack of population, and stable weather created a natural shield for top-secret experiments. It was the perfect military laboratory. Rumors aside, Groom Lake really did build planes. At least 3 major projects are now declassified and confirmed. These are the U-2 spy plane, the SR-71 Blackbird, and the F-117 Nighthawk. The first mission in the mid-50s was the Lockheed U-2, designed for long-range reconnaissance. Its glider-like wings allowed it to fly over 70,000 feet well above the reach of conventional jets. And missiles at the time, it was the king of high-altitude surveillance. U-2 pilots wore pressurized suits, ate through straws, and used special waste systems. In its early days, enemy jets could only watch helplessly from thousands of feet below. This dominance lasted until advanced surface-to-air missiles could finally reach its cruising altitude. On May 1, 1960, a U-2 was famously shot down in the chaos. A nearby friendly jet was also accidentally destroyed. As the saying goes, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. Accidents were part of the risk. Next came the successor, the legendary SR-71 Blackbird, also tested at Groom Lake. The SR-71 was the first to exceed Mach 3 over 2,200 miles per hour at altitudes above 80,000 feet. It used radical shapes and materials to become the first stealthy aircraft. During the Vietnam War, despite countless attempts to intercept it, not a single SR-71 was ever shot down. Its flat, sleek, and alien-like appearance likely fueled thousands of local UFO sightings. Finally, there was the F-117 Nighthawk, the world's first operational stealth fighter. Its development at Area 51 supercharged alien rumors. The F-117 had a bizarre, angular design, lacking the smooth curves of any traditional aircraft. At first glance, it looks like a spacecraft from Independence Day, futuristic, mysterious, and completely alien. Imagine a silent, jagged F-117 gliding through the midnight sky to a casual observer below. It wasn't a plane, it was a UFO. Even this brief look at Area 51's real projects shows how innovative and advanced these aircraft were for their time. Some suggest intelligence agencies used these alien rumors as a smokescreen to protect their actual top-secret technology. Leaking these tests wouldn't just be a financial loss. It would be a massive risk to national security. During the peak of the Cold War, national security was more than just a phrase, it was survival. But notice something, we've only discussed rumors. Let's look at the specific events. The 1947 Roswell incident was the ultimate spark that ignited the global UFO craze. Notably, this happened years before Area 51 was even established. The theory that the military crashed a craft just to confuse the public is hard to prove, and even harder to believe. A more likely story, something truly crashed, and the military initially, and bluntly, announced it was a flying saucer. But they quickly backtracked, claiming it was just a weather balloon by then. It was too late, the UFO legend had already taken flight. This sudden change in the official story made the public ask, what is the government really hiding? Rumors claimed alien wreckage and bodies were whisked away to Area 51, where a secret team of scientists worked in total isolation. While these claims lack hard evidence, they provided a perfect cover for the top-secret spy tech being developed in Nevada. To this day, the truth of Roswell remains a mystery, existing mostly as a staple of urban legend. So, while the alien rumors at Area 51 sound plausible, they are still just stories. That is, until Bob Lazar gave his explosive interview, changing everything. In 1989, Lazar went on national TV with a story that shocked the world. He claimed he was personally hired to dismantle alien spacecraft. Lazar claimed he worked at a site called SR near Area 51, performing reverse engineering on extraterrestrial technology. He described a gravity engine powered by element 115, explaining how it allowed for anti-gravity flight, the key to interstellar travel. While it sounded like science fiction then, modern science found a coincidence. Russian and Swedish labs finally synthesized element 115, now called moscovium, in 2003. Lazar named this specific heavy element in 1989, long before its official discovery. However, the military and scientific community flatly deny his claims, stating no records exist of him ever working for the government. Despite his name being absent from official employee lists, the media continues to recycle the Area 51 alien story whenever public interest peaks. Beyond Lazar, heavyweights like Senator Harry Reid, Paul Hellyer, and Luis Elizondo have shared startling perspectives. Reid once admitted that most UFO data remains classified and hidden from the public. While he didn't confirm aliens, his words pointed toward a massive, state-sanctioned lack of transparency. Former Canadian Defense Minister Paul Hellyer went further, claiming aliens have visited Earth for millennia, and that the US military has likely studied their tech. Again, this remains a personal view without public evidence. Luis Elizondo, former head of the Pentagon's audit program, was more direct. These craft exhibit flight capabilities that defy any known human technology. He was objectively describing flight characteristics, but he stopped short of calling them alien. This isn't coming from a random enthusiast. It's from the man who led the Pentagon's program to identify aerospace threats. This brings us to the AATIP program, which links directly to the mysteries of UFOs and Area 51. Its core mission was to investigate unidentified aerial phenomena UAP and assess their potential impact on national security. AATIP officially ran from 2007 to 2012, but by 2020, the Pentagon established the UAP task force to ensure these unidentified threats are taken seriously. Then came David Grush, a former intelligence officer who alleged the government was hiding UAP recovery programs. His claims pushed Area 51 back into the spotlight. By 2023, Grush and other experts testified before Congress, leading to a much more cautious approach to releasing public information. In 2025, Congress increased oversight and began debating formal processes for the declassification of UAP documents. The official stance has shifted from denial to a rigorous, scientific study of national security threats. This topic has finally moved past conspiracy theories into a field of rational, public debate. In other words, the world has stopped denying these phenomena and started looking for real answers. Is Area 51 truly a hub for alien craft? There is still no definitive official answer. Based on its history and the isolation of Groom Lake, it remains the perfect place for any top-secret research. Whether it's black-budget military tech or something more sensitive, the secrecy is absolute. It's possible the alien stories are just a byproduct of human curiosity and our desire to explore the unknown. In the near future, as more documents are declassified, the truth about these aerial phenomena may finally emerge. But for now, Area 51's alien connection remains a collection of theories without authorized proof. Setting aliens aside, Earth has a long list of its own problems to solve first. Instead of obsessing over distant civilizations, let's use science and logic to understand our own world and the challenges we face. This is Huy Dang. Good night and stay curious.